SpaceX has filed a patent for a Starlink phone and won't require a Wi-Fi or a SIM card. Now this is pretty amazing. We always thought it would be a Tesla phone, but now it seems to be a SpaceX device. Now it's pretty cool, but listen to this. On the same day that SpaceX announced a merger with XAI, SpaceX patented the Starlink Direct-to-Cell. Now Starlink Direct-to-Cell aims to connect billions of smartphones to satellites. No hardware, no SIM card, and no Wi-Fi required even in the most remote areas. Reuters has also confirmed the reports that SpaceX is planning to make their own mobile device. Now, of course, we have heard this before and Elon kept denying it, but now the puzzle is unfolding. By coincidence, I came across a post that was talking about Starlink filing for a satellite phone. And one of the articles said that a dedicated Starlink satellite phone is coming. It would make sense since Tesla is now adding Starlink connections to their vehicles. And Reuters now has also reported on this. Now, 5 months ago, there were reports of Tesla buying EchoStar, but everything fell kind of into speculations. It is starting, of course, with just the service part. So Starlink is launching a direct-to-cell service allowing existing unmodified LTE smartphones to connect directly to satellites for text, voice, and data in remote areas, aiming to eliminate mobile dead zones. It's pretty much the same reason why Starlink is being connected to Tesla cars. This service functions as a space-based cellular tower with text services and voice data expanding in 2026. Now, what would be the key aspect of Starlink Direct-to-Cell service? Now, this is what was going on so far, how it works. Satellites use advanced E-Node B modems to act as roaming partners in space, connecting direct to standard 4G LTE phones without special hardware. What about the capabilities? Now, the service enables texting, calling, and according to recent tests, video calls and data with plans to support low-T devices. But what are the performance and limitations? Well, it is designed to complement, not replace terrestrial cellular networks, offering lower speed than standard ground-based 5G, with optimal use for messaging and basic connectivity. What about its compatibility? Now, the device works with existing unmodified smartphones for now, particularly through partnerships with carriers like T-Mobile. And this is what we're looking for. There will be a potential dedicated phone. There are reports of the potential development for a dedicated Starlink phone for maximum performance. The primary focus is currently on the direct-to-device space-based service, just for now. And what would be the cost? Well, it says while specific consumer pricing for the direct-to-cell service is still evolving, the service is expected to be a part of a broader potential monthly plan aimed at providing connectivity in remote locations. This technology is expanding through upgraded satellites launched by Falcon 9 and Starship rockets. And this is where it gets interesting. Now, will there be a possible Starlink phone? I wonder how it would look like, and it kind of sounds exciting. As per Reuters, SpaceX has reportedly discussed building a mobile device designed to connect directly to the Starlink satellite constellation. Details about the potential device and its possible release are still unclear. However, SpaceX has dabbled with mobile solutions in the past. The company has partnered with T-Mobile in providing Starlink connectivity to existing smartphones. And last year, SpaceX initiated a $19.6 billion purchase of the satellite spectrum from EchoStar.
So SpaceX is offering a much-needed infusion of cash for EchoStar. It's helping EchoStar beat a regulatory probe that's been hanging over it for months, in which EchoStar could have lost many of its valuable spectrum licenses because the FCC said that it wasn't putting them to use. So this deal allows EchoStar to partner with SpaceX and deliver direct-to-device service, and that's a goal that SpaceX has had for a long time. So Both companies are really getting a lot out of this.
Now listen to this. Elon Musk did acknowledge the idea of a potential mobile device recently on X, writing that a Starlink phone is not out of the question at some point. And now, after the report by Reuters just actually coming closer. Unlike conventional smartphones, Musk describes a device that is optimized purely for running max performance web neural nets. Now, we know that Starlink makes most of SpaceX's revenue. Starlink has become SpaceX's dominant commercial business. Reuters source claimed that the private space company generated roughly $15 to $16 billion in revenue last year, with about $8 billion in profit. Starlink is estimated to have accounted for 50 to 80% of the SpaceX total revenue last year. SpaceX now operates more than 9,500 Starlink satellites and serves over 9 million users worldwide. About 650 satellites are already dedicated to SpaceX direct-to-service initiatives, which aims to eventually provide full cellular coverage globally. Future expansions of Starlink's mobile capabilities depend heavily on Starship, which is designed to launch larger batches of upgraded Starlink satellites. Musk has stated that each Starship launch carrying Starlink satellites could increase network capacity by more than 20 times. And just recently, SpaceX has filed with the FCC to bring 1 million more satellites into orbit, mostly for creating data centers in space, but they might have multiple functions. With the news of a merger between SpaceX and XAI being confirmed earlier last week by Elon Musk directly, the first moves of an umbrella company has combined all of the tech entrepreneurs companies that have been established. The move aims to combine SpaceX expertise in launches with XAI, expanding vision and artificial intelligence, as Musk has detailed the need for space-based data centers that will require massive amounts of energy to operate. And this is what the All In podcast has posted.
SpaceX is merging with X.AI. You're merging the two biggest TAMs in the world, right? All of artificial intelligence and all of space together with the world's greatest entrepreneur. And he said, there was a podcast he did this morning with Cheeky Pine, our friend John Collison, where he said, I'm going to have data centers in space in 30 months. Right. And if you're going to have a massive cost advantage with data centers in space, and remember, power is the proxy, power is the primitive to AI. If you can deliver that, right, and there are tons of retail investors and institutional investors like us who want to bet against that future, right, then Elon's your guy, and the combination of those make perfect sense. But Elon is like kind of an N of one, his ability to dream this.
And just to clean that up, you said bet against, you mean bet with him, not against that vision, but bet with that vision. Just
like I think that there will be dramatic retail demand and institutional demand who want to bet on that future.
It has always been in the plans to bring Musk's companies together under one umbrella. My companies are surprisingly in some ways trending towards convergence, Musk said in November. With SpaceX and XAI moving together, many are questioning when Tesla will be next. And analysts believe this is no-brainer. Now, honestly, I think within the next 2 or 3 years, that will be exciting. We know about the merger between SpaceX and XAI, and here's a video talking about the chances that Tesla actually will be next. So join us also on Friday for more updates about Tesla, Elon Musk, and his other companies. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Claudia, and goodbye.